Welcome, everyone, to another edition of G.T.E Professional Network Podcast, where we share tools and tips to assist entrepreneurs from all walks of life to build and grow their network in the area where they do business. Today, we're closing out the month of August, ladies and gentlemen, and preparing for the month of September. We are now entering the third month of the 90-day run as we continue our growth series. And this is not the time to slow down. But this is the time to build momentum. Remember, growth is for everyone. And so we're going to have a great show today, and we're going to continue our series that we were talking about. And I wanted to make sure that everybody is ready for their closeout of the 90-day run and making sure that we're preparing ourselves for the fourth quarter strong as we close out the third quarter. August momentum, of course, with the topic today, and we will continue the series throughout this month. We only have 11 days left. Building a business that wins through consistency. It's all about being persistent and consistent in the marketplace, so that way, whatever product or service you're providing in the marketplace, that you continue to grow strong and continue to expose the business, period, on a consistent and regular basis. So success isn't determined by what you do once. It's determined by what you consistently do over time. August is the month to move from planning to execution. And then as we close out this month of August, going into September, we'll continue on our growth series for the month. So by the end of this episode, I want to get everybody prepared and prepped. You guys will be able to understand why consistency beats perfection. You want to create an action plan for the rest of this month, August, through September. And you also want to learn how to generate more leads, which is everybody's biggest thing right now. Strengthen their business network, which is good, by creating events, workshops, whatever you can do that on that consistently basis throughout the month and the rest of this month through September, you'll begin to grow like never before. You want to position yourself for a strong fourth quarter. That's the whole purpose of this as we continue through the month of August, as we close out this month and go into the month of September, is that we're closing it out strong and that we're starting strong for the month of September and that we continue that throughout the ending of the year 2026. It's a lot riding on this, ladies and gentlemen, and a lot at stake right now. So you don't want to be left behind and you don't want to fall short of your goal or whatever goal you have set as you close out the rest of this year, 2026. So we want to talk about the basis of the outline of what I'm going to be sharing with you. What were the lessons that taught you for this month, August? And what happened in the month of July? What did you learn from that last month as you continue to build and grow? What habits have you improved this month? And now moving into September, and what business goals are non-negotiable for you for the rest of this month and for the month of September? So you want to talk about building momentum every day. Now, this is a task though, and I know a lot of entrepreneurs, business owners say, hey, I got so much going on, brother. I don't know how I can do that when I got to take care of this account, this account, this account. Now, for my solopreneurs that's out there, as well as my webpreneurs that's out there, you got to have tools in the marketplace for your business. That's will, of course, save yourself time, energy, and money, but creating your system in place, an ecosystem at that, utilizing AI tools that can help you build like never before. Even though you don't have a team, don't have anybody you hired, you don't have any 1099ers with you that's helping you build this, but you have just you. Okay, so with that being said, you want to make sure that you're putting your best foot forward, you're learning as you continue to earn, and that you're being strategic in your finances as well as strategic in your building of the business and building your momentum on a regular basis. So you want to position yourself on social media daily. You want to make follow-up calls consistently daily. You want to send out email newsletters daily. You want to record short videos and post them out daily on social media, as well as the search engine on Google. You want to update your website as needed, and you want to ask for referrals. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Word of mouth advertising still works, ladies and gentlemen. So we need to be on that like clockwork. So small daily wins create long-term success as I continue to share this opportunity and what we could do together as a collective. Now, of course, I shared with you the other time on Tuesday, which I have my special guest, Mr. Carl Scott Jr. We talked about Connect MD and how that can benefit everyday people who can afford or can't qualify to get health insurance or health care coverage. Well, they can get this as a program and basically build themselves and take a charge of their own health. There's 4 packages that we have for the program on Connect MD. And again, I will be posting the link to that after this video, post description to this video. So I want everybody to be aware of what's available to them, what's at stake, and what can we do to take back what those have been trying to take from us. So networking is your greatest asset, though. I want you to do this for all of my entrepreneurs that's out there that's tuning into my show, my podcast every Tuesday and Thursdays at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern. We want to make sure that you meet 5 new people every day, every week, though. And you want to attend at least one networking event, please do, because exposure and visibility is also going to be part of that. You want to join local business organizations that's out in your community. And you should be attach yourself to those and other businesses in your neighborhood, in your area. You want to reconnect with your past clients and accounts that you dealt with, even though you haven't done anything with them lately. But you still want to give them some refresher of what you guys got going on in your respective business and what you got promotional wise. Remember, if you follow 5 P's of marketing, ladies and gentlemen, you can build a successful network today. It's all about the people, the product, the price, the place, and the promotion. And you stay focused on promotion. The key factor there is promotion. The more you promote, the more exposure you get, the more you have visibility, and people will begin to know exactly what it is you do. And you want to ask every satisfied customer for 1 referral. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you know somebody who knows somebody who needs a website, because we do web design and marketing here at Global Touch Enterprise, we're a web design and marketing company. Along with AI, we educate and we uplift and we teach people how to grow networks, their own ecosystem, where it's all about ownership today. Owning your own narrative, owning your own content, and then owning exactly what you want to represent in the marketplace. Observe the masses, again, and do the opposite. So here's a quote that I want to leave you with, though. Your network is one of the greatest investments you'll ever build. And this is one of the things we have to start invest more in ourselves, utilizing our gifts and talents for the betterment of mankind. And you want to take heed to that because this is going to help you build a successful network, build your brand, give people exactly what it is you're looking for. If you have a logo, you want to promote, you want to have digital flyers out there. And you also want to do email marketing with that too, as well as social media marketing. And then you have your search engine marketing. So all of your marketing efforts all have to be pointed directly back to your website. Your website is the hub. It is the center point where people gather all the information about what it is you do, who you are, and it should have your personality embedded into it. If that's the case, you're on a win-win-win scenario. If it's not, you need to update. So here are 5 areas every entrepreneur should improve for the rest of this month, moving into the month of September. 1, your website. Is your website generating leads? Because it should be a lead generating machine, and it also should be a marketing tool. Again, website is not just a brochure anymore. It's interactive. You got forms for them to fill out. Your call to action, we call CTAs. You should be able to get that out there to them and guide them exactly to what you want them to do. Your homepage, though, should be the base and the cuffs of what you want to show and showcase. Where you add a video on your homepage. You want to also have your form on your homepage You also want to have detailed information, content that's going to be represented, talking about them, how you can benefit them. Again, we are servant leaders. So our focus and goal should be serving the general public and making sure that we are updating ourselves and educating ourselves in the marketplace so we can solve the problems that's at hand. We're problem solvers. But remember, we're in a society of convenience today. We have always been that way. So if that's the case, then I know who is in need, and we're only satisfying three things in the marketplace is what people want, need, and can afford. You satisfy these three things, you can be successful. So the 5 areas of entrepreneurs should know for the rest of this month, moving in September, your website. The next step is going to be social media. Are you educating, inspiring, and engaging on a regular, daily basis, weekly basis on social media? And if you are, you're on the right track. Please believe. The more you stay consistent and persistent doing that, the stronger you get, the better you come out. Email marketing. Are you staying connected with your audience? Now, if you've collected information from your website and people filled out that form, they opted in to get information, further information from you. Now you have a database, which your website all have databases now, where they keep up with all of the people who filled out the form, and they have all their detailed information in the back office of your website. And you should be the one sending out information to them in reference to any promotions you're running, anything you want to share, and it also inquires and showing them that, hey, what did you think? Getting feedback, collecting the data. Because here's the thing, marketing is not just about giving out information and sharing your information. It's also about getting feedback and collecting data. So you know exactly what you need to do. And organically speaking, this gives you an edge over your competitors. So you also want to have AI and automation. When repetitive tasks can technology handle so you can focus on serving clients. This is why my solopreneurs and webpreneurs, you guys will need AI and automation. And because of that, this is what I do and share and teach and train, since I am AI certified as a generalist, is to help entrepreneurs and businesses, churches and nonprofit organizations across the country, as well as around the world, to help them build and grow their network in the area where they do business, utilizing a website as a marketing tool and a lead generation machine with AI on the chatbot so it can answer all inquiries. They can also have agents where they can post social media posts on there and your blogs. If you have a blog on your website, they can do that as well. And then also gather information in real time so that way you know exactly what you're looking at. Your data analytics, all of the different things, your email marketing, you can have them to send out to that as well. So that way you can continue to do what you do day by day. And, so the next step thing is, of course, last but not least, you want to have your customer experience. You want to make it easy for people to do business with you. Of course, that's the case. So the 5 areas, again, website, your social media, email marketing, AI and automation, and then the customer experience. Those are your 5 that you should improve for the rest of this month and through starting the month of September. So what is your blueprint looking like? So you want to basically commit to these 5 goals to improve your blueprint and have successful blueprint for your business. So you want to gain 10 new leads. You want to schedule 5 networking meetings. Please do that. You want to publish for educational videos. That's a must. And then you also want to send out 4 email campaigns to your target market. And then you want to ask every customer for a testimonial or referral or both. This will give you an opportunity to really collapse the time frames and also maximize the moment as we grow. And that's what it's all about. To build momentum, you got to have some kind of starting point. And then you got to be consistent and build it up and rev it up just like an engine so you can get up and go. So you want to prepare today for the fourth quarter. Now, this is Thursday, August 20th. We only have, again, 11 days left in this month. So you want to remember this, ladies and gentlemen, that the business that thrives in October, November, and December Begin preparing now. If you want to get it right and you want to close out strong this year, 2026, and then we start the new year, 2027, you want to ask yourself these things. Are you building a system which saves yourself time, energy, and money? Are you growing your email list? Are you strengthening customer relationships and building strategic relationships at that with other businesses, churches, and organizations in your community? Are you creating new opportunities today that's going to benefit others as you help yourself? Utilizing what I call the PHP effect, people helping people. The more people you help get what they want, you'll automatically get what you want. So this is going to be your weekly challenge that I want to share with you about this that's going to be beneficial for your growth. So you want to complete these 5 actions during the rest of this month, August, and starting into the new month, September. You want to review and update your website. Please do that. You want to publish one educational video about your company, your business, so they know and learn about your product or services that you're providing. You want to contact 5 past customers who have previously used your services or bought from you directly. You want to contact them and get their feedback, and then also ask them for referrals or basically a review, because your Google reviews is also a plus where people can trust you, because now they see exactly that others that have used your product and service and you gave quality customer service to them, gives them an opportunity to trust and engage with you as well. So you also want to attend one networking event. Be on a consistency with this one, because here we can continue to ask questions and say, well, I want to learn about what others out there are doing. Well, be a part of an event. If they're having an event in your community, in your area, participate. There ain't wrong with that. And you can create your own event and have them to come to you. Even better. So you want to set one measurable business goal for the month. Measurable business goal for the month. Now, starting the month of September, what is going to be your measurable business goal for the month of September? Think about it. So here's a quote that I always like to say. Success is built in the ordinary moment when no one is watching. Every call you make, every relationship you build, and every promise you keep moves your business forward. Period. And this is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. And here's another challenge I want you to take to heart as well. To make the most for the rest of this month as we close out August, and to start the month of September as we close out doing our 90-day run for the third quarter of this year, 2026, I want you to be visible, be valuable, be consistent, be intentional, never stop learning. I use what is called the ABLE effect. Always be learning every day. ABLE. I am able. You are able. We're able. Every conversation, every follow-up, every piece of content, and every act of service proceeds for your future growth in your business. Remember that. And I want to thank you for joining another edition of our G.T.E Professional Network podcast, where we share tools and tips to assist entrepreneurs, churches, and nonprofit organizations from all walks of life across this country to build and grow their network in the area where they do business. As we begin moving into the new month, September coming up, remember that success doesn't come from waiting for opportunities. It comes from creating them. Let's make the month of September, as we close out the month of August strong, moving into the month of September even stronger, and make it intentional growth, build stronger relationships everywhere you go, and measurable results so you can basically see your efforts real time. Until next time, I want you to keep building, keep serving, and keep growing. Remember this, growth is for everyone. So until then, keep the faith, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, keep building your dream. Peace out.